Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Good. Oh boy, happy Fabulous Marines campaign. I cannot believe it's that time of year again. Which means my lovely Kathy Waffle is going to have to sit and wait for a bit. But, I mean, I made decent progress on her. Although I may have to go in and actually try to do a little bit off stream so I don't forget what colors I used, because it's going to be a while. How is everybody? I hope you're good. I'm good. And I'm ready to earn some money for the Fabulous Marines. This is the project of the year. I'm going to do a trans Primaris. Yeah, there I am. Oh shit, I don't have any actual water. Hold on. We'll get it. Actually, I could use some water. It is warm in here. We always forget because, you know, it doesn't come up that often, only when you're here. Actually, it's not true. So, Pete the Hydrator did it too, actually. Hey, Joe, I need some water. Y'all get the bonus time seeing my hubby. All right, I'm back. All right, so they're probably the only thing. All right, so actually, I need to go in to my little old CloudBot. I realized I actually haven't changed CloudBot. I just finally got it all set up. It always takes me time to remember how the frick Fabulous Marines. Actually, let me make sure I have the right link here. I'm gonna actually put up the link to the place, come to think of it, because I realized I don't have that on there. But this is the easy part. I need Streamlabs Charity. Nope, I want to view. Actually, I think it is this. And so I said, unfortunately, there's a lot of like moving parts to this. Yes, okay, so that's what gets me to my page. Thank you so much, sir. Here's a little water for Gamer DJ. Yeah, the one who created that friggin' awful. It's warm. It kind of feels good, though. Okay. Oh my god, I hate this. It's so fucking small. How do I make this box bigger? There we go. For the month of June, I am raising money for the Trevor Project through the Fabulous Means fundraiser to donate to this wonderful organization as Christ and Central LGBTQ young people. Click my thing this year. 5-7 paint this space duck. Yeah, we have a different thing this year. I will get to that in a moment. And I changed, okay, so turn it on. And then I already have like these things. I just need to do a little edit, that's all. Okay, now we get our link. To do the link, just type in. All right, so there is the link to this year's campaign. Shenanigans abound. This year I'm doing these for this year. From Ep1 Studios. I noticed Baldy's decided to go and give everybody who donates $25 two of these. But I don't have that kind of time to paint. So I'm doing them as my giveaways. Plus also we have palettes. We have a couple things that Ernest is doing and God knows what else. I will offer my 3D printing services. I'll do it to two people. I'll do it at the midway and I'll do it at the end as part of the big giveaway. But I have this duck. I've got a couple of these printed. I think I'm going to go on the Epic Duck Studios and get a different duck. But I'll be giving away one of these every $100 and at the $250 mark. And if we get to for every $100 after the $500 mark, if we get that far. And you get to anybody who does this gets to determine how we're painting this. So you basically pick a section. Wow, I can't talk tonight. And $7 for every $10. Every $5 you get a chance. If you get to $10, then you get 2 chances. I love these. This is so cool. For a measly $7, guys, you can pick a spot in this and paint it. Otherwise, I do what I do. And said, and shenanigans are allowed. So, paint blindfolded, paint with my left hand, paint with oven mitts, whatnot. As long as I have it here and can do it, I will do it. So, now, Joe Tip says he's going to take a look at his stuff. If you have anything you want to repurpose, this is a great way to do it. So yesterday, Gamer DJ and I went out to the store and found, actually I think he found this Primaris green. I'm like, I want a blueberry. This is a blueberry. And I'm going to paint it as a trans space green because we figure A, it's the most appropriate one, and B, I've had a joke for a long time about trans, if you can have a female space marine if they are trans female. It does not break canon. It tends to make all those people who basically say, oh, you can't have them, da da da, no way, no how, lose their minds. Okay, so we are going to all the little decals. I don't know if I'm going to do a decal. Maybe I'll put the horseshoe on. So I figured, yeah, I might as well just start from the beginning. So I'm going to start with assembly as soon as I figure out where my tools are. And glue. I think I have a thing of glue in my bag that I brought to... I brought to DE. All right. I'm so excited. So, Blades, how are you tonight? You know what? Let me give you a shout out since I'm still... Go away. There we go. If you don't follow Blades, follow Blades. She is an awesome painter and just tons of fun. Oh, I probably should just follow the directions, huh? Let's just start randomly cutting. I don't want a flat file. All right. Now, I'm going for maybe not competition level, but I'm going for definitely something decent on this, as I always do. And okay, so number 2 is the torso. I love these like clips. Any of these clips that got the little flat edges. So at the moment, where is my glue? I have glue. What did I do with it? Where is my glue? I don't think there's glue in there, although there are markers in there. Where's my glue? Oh, we just subscribed. I'm highlighting which I'm bad at, and well, you know what? Edgelining does take practice. Where is my glue? I had glue here. I have a lot of stuff. Oh, here it is. I have a lot of stuff, so my desk is kind of chaotic. Thank you so much for the sub. Let's see. It is time, campaign time, Nerdy Tokyo. I'm here because Game of DJ's in the house. We're going to do a little right ticket in honor of Nerdy Tokyo. I said, edgelining does take practice, but I guess just try to, use the side of that brush. Make sure that brush is as perpendicular to your edge as possible, and it'll make it. That's the best thing I could think to make it easier. Okay, so what are we putting glue on? Yes! You know what? That's what you guys are all good. All you guys who normally sub. What you need to do is actually, we gotta schedule like a time so that we can get the emotes. Why is my hand... Why am I a barrel of aches and pains tonight? I'm gonna power through this. This is for the Fabulous Marines and the Trevor Project, so you're downright well. I'm gonna power through this. Any paper towel? Thank you guys for the subs and welcome. If you heard, the Fabulous Marines campaign is live. There is, if you click on, I will have that actually going through fairly. Look, it's there. I will have it going through fairly regularly because I want people to donate, and there are going to be prizes and things like that if you do. And there are even going to be giveaways even if you don't. But it would be nice if you did. $5 will give you a chance. But I do need people to actually do $7 so that we can figure out how we're going to paint those ducks. Wow. Okay, step 2's got a lot more than 2 steps. All right, so I guess I'll start with the head. I keep saying I have to go get new files. Someday I will go get some new files. For sure. I guess his head doesn't know. I guess his head doesn't only turn so far. Okay, that is 4, 5. Where's 5? 5 is this arm. His left arm. I had to look and think backwards. So what are you working on, Gamer DJ? Exactly. What are you edgelining? Is it Space Wolves or blueberries? Oh, the Wolfies. You're getting ready for this weekend, aren't you? It's this weekend, right? That your biggie box and all the accoutrements come in. I told you I want to do a space room where it's a blood raven, but it's got a bunch of jacked armor, so it's all different colors. Because I think that would be funny. It'll take me forever if I paint it. Well, I mean, is that any worse than me? There's a little competition, I think, going on for who is the true world's slowest painter. I think I'm starting to get out of that on especially like stuff that's just tabletop level. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like I'm having a hard time with words tonight. He's got a thing with bones in it. I mean, that tracks. Let's take off his little backpack. Boy, this answers a question. There were no extra pieces at all, so. So the ones without helmets probably didn't have helmets. That's the bones of his battle brothers. You asked him by bringing him into battle. That's yeah, it said. It's. I figured that's what it meant. Something along those lines. Oh, that's. I did not actually cut off that little bottom piece. There we go. Now I got it. But I will say this, at least this thing is rather easy to assemble. So many Warhammer things, I like start assembling and it just... I fail so hard. The piece I'm working on for Barhammer is... I had to fill it because it didn't stick together right. Alright, good. So you know what? I should have done this. I need another sounder thing. For Chaos Mania. I'm gonna give inspiration.
Inspiration!
Actually, these little bits at the top are probably all hidden underneath the pauldrons. How does this go? Alright, so it goes like... It goes like that. Oh, I hold it together. Oh, I thought I changed the frickin'... Oh, I didn't change that. That's right, it's not the Kathy Waffle. I need to change that too, damn it. Hey, I'm still on there. Mini. Today's mini is not the Kathy Waffle tribute from Dark Sword Miniatures. Today's mini is... I want to get it right here. It is Space Marines Primaris Lieutenant. Wait a minute. Lieutenant. Why is that coming? Isn't that lieutenant a real word? They have it spelled wrong. I don't think I need to put where you can find it. Everybody knows where you find these. Commands. Mini. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. The British type, but apparently it doesn't recognize this in America. Alright, let's get those pauldrons out. How the frig do I cut these? Alright, I guess I gotta go this way. Really hard to hold these. Oh boy! $50? Oh my god, what are you what are you up to there, Nerdy Tokyo? What are you up to for $50? That feels like... Alright, so for $50 you can name your own reward. If that was what your goal was. Otherwise, you can split it up however you want. And I'll even give you a pick on the duck. Maybe that's what I should do. You should have a pick on the duck on every single thing. I'm going to change my own rules. So whatever you donate, you get a pick on the duck too. Because I need to get ducks painted. No, stop. You... What, you sent me a what? Oh, lieutenant. That's why it's spelled differently. It's British because British Army. I mean, that makes sense. But they don't call it that. They still call it a lieutenant on the thing. So Nerdy Tokyo, no. You get stuff. The point is you get stuff. So, I mean, we've got... You see the list. First of all, you do get... Lord, how many entries is that? 10? That's 10 entries into the two main giveaways. I mean, with that, I can wear a pirate hat for the entire stream. If you want to wait, I can make it the next stream you're happying around. I would like you to at least pick a spot in the duck and dictate how I paint it. Can you at least do that? I mean, if you're putting in for the raffle, you should at least have a hand in helping to make the thing. Nerdy Tokyo, where are you? Also, I'm a little surprised. He's very good at coming up with rewards, so I figured he wanted a reward. All right, I'll have to put his name in once I get to a point. Bye-bye, Sprue. Let's make the ducks big. No, I'm like, all right, okay, I will do that. Oh my lord. Sure. All right. Let's do that. Is there anything else you want? I mean, I said everything's just for fun. Do you want me to wear my pirate hat for the next stream? We're already halfway to the first goal because of that, by the way. How about the pirate hat hate? Yeah, pirate hate. Next Monday stream says, oh yeah, that's fair. In fact, I probably will not be here Saturday after I thought it was going to be because I've been invited to a gender reveal party for a friend's baby. There we go. If you had anybody want Memorials in the flag, you get that too. Okay, I sort of made it 25 and threw them both in because they were both at 20. And I'm like, I'll keep it the same. Maybe someone will put a name on the thing. Okay, I need to save this. Okay. And we're on our way! It said halfway to the first goal. And so far, if I get more prizes, I'll throw more prizes in. But so far, each 100, it's going to be a duck, which I will at some point. If I don't have enough people to pick to do that many ducks, that's fine. And it probably won't. But it'll be a duck, and it'll be, I still have those little, the little pallets. They should be small enough to ship even overseas without it being a major headache. All right. Oh, I almost put my glue to the side. I can't do that. Thank you so much, Nerdy Tokyo. Really appreciate the donation. Great way to start off the campaign, being halfway to the first draw. Oh, come on. This is actually smaller than the usual Marines. 40 bucks for this? Come on, GW. That's a little... For one. I mean, I liked it. It's about as Space Marine as you can get. The point is, I really want it to look like a Space Marine. Alright, where is... I want... Okay, we're going to glue them to the base so I can do it. It's funny. I was actually playing around some of the minis again in last year's raffles. Turn them into diaries for a cap. Yes! You should. Oh my god. Please tell me what you're going to do. That would be amazing. Right now, I also have... actually, I can show you guys. So, Cyrus is chipping in with something really cool this year. Alright, let me glue him down and then I'll go grab that. Quack. I could start painting the duck beak. I can have some serious fun with this thing. Although whoever painted this power sword didn't make it look very power swordy. It looks like just a sword. You can see the power by the thing, but it looks like it needs lightning bolts to the whole thing. Okay, so let me go. Boy, that's a lot of notifications. All right, we're going to do this, and then I'm going to... So these are like water cups, but they're shaped like space. We have a Space Marine head, and we have an Orc head. And Cyrus is going to, I assume, do 2 of them. If I get more, I'll give away more. It's whatever he wants to print. I think those are amazing. And apparently they came from Mr. Work UK. So, as I said, we're definitely... Oops, leave that open. So I want to close that. I'm going to shut that. that thing is really cool. So those are part of the giveaways for sure. Unless something bad happens, I don't have them in hand yet. But if something bad happens, I said I will give away printing services within reason. No printing out like a house. Non-metal metallic gold, huh? I will start working on the beak since I can. Alright, let me pull. Probably I need more. I need more handles. By the way, I've been doing some work on my chibi. She's coming out pretty good. I mean, I got a lot more work to do on her. But I'm pretty happy with how she's coming out. And I'm going to take Kathy off of this because I need to put the duck on something. My other one is at work where I'm actually painting something on it. Ooh, is this? There we go. Nice and tight, baby. I haven't even taken my brushes out yet. Okay. Oh, and the ducks have really cool little bases too. We've got little water bases with skulls. Epic Duck Studios is amazing. Go check them out. And hey, if anybody wants you to print anything, just get me a pattern or tell me, get me a pattern and I'll print it for you. Or buy the pattern. If I have it, I'll just use it because I have this one. Now, if you get the whole duck thing, it said shenanigans are allowed. So you want to do things to make my life generally difficult? Go for it. I said these are the things like wear an oven mitt or do it blind. Well, don't do it blindfold, but do it while I'm looking at the screen, which is really friggin' annoying. I'd have to actually, I can't look at my actual stream. I have to actually look at, I could do it by looking at the screen, but I would have to do it by looking at the, in my Streamlabs rather than Twitch, because there's too much of a delay. I did get one of the Twitch rewards done, so I'm not much closer. So much for my vow of getting my Twitch rewards done by mid-year. It is technically mid-year. I still got a couple more left. So we're going for the challenging thing rather than... I should let that dry. So what I may do, I wonder if I even have the colors for the actual Space Marine. I have a million colors over here already because of projects I'm working on. Hold on, do I have any of the Space Marine blues? I can always ask Gamer DJ what colors he's using for his Space Marine, for his blueberries. Oh god, it is warm in here. I don't know if I have any. I have Ultramarine Blue from Reaper, but I don't think that's the same. Something tells me if I want to do an actual Space Marine Blue, well, I can use Reaper. I mean, I've got Ultramarine, which I think is like a Space Marine Blue. Oh. And it's right here. I actually it's fairly new bottle. You know what? It's funny. Reaper has the same thing as an Ultramarine Blue too. But I also I bought these, I think with one of my orders last year. But I actually do have the Pride paint set. If this is trans, these colors are really nice actually. Probably coming out. Great name. Loud and Proud. That'd be a good highlight. What's the white that comes in this? Betty White. In a Pride set. That's awesome. Well, actually, I could have put the lavender back. It's a really good set of... I like the set of colors, though. I left them in their little sleeve because, honestly, I have nowhere else to put them. Let me check. All right, let's see. Trans flag. Okay, so it's the light pink, not the dark pink. That's it. I'm not going for a full competition on this. Alright, so I'm thinking here. Maybe I'll start with the little strip on the top of his head. Although I don't think I'm going to do... Oh, so the trans flag is actually 5 stripes. I don't know if I can get 5 stripes on the top of his head. Well, I could do Not just this little stripe. Maybe I could continue out. That might look alright. Oh, come on. New paints. Who dis? Make sure I get this right again. So the blue's on. Alright, that makes sense. If I do the helmet blue, light blue, and I've got the stripes, that would work. Excuse me, ducky. And by the way, I do work on this plastic without priming, because you know what? It takes paint really well. And I just don't feel like putting the step in when I don't need to. Alright, Duck, I'm moving you out of there. I'm just going to put a couple coats on this. You know what? Probably shouldn't use that paper towel because that was the one that had all the super glue on. You know what? It's really bad if you get super glue in your brush. So let's use a new one. Now, I know I painted the whole thing white, this whole raised area. But I'm going to put 2 peak stripes. Ooh, maybe I'll make it partly pink. I don't know. Now do blue helmet. Make all the haters out there lose their collective minds. I'm not letting it dry enough. That's my problem. Fine. I gotta let it dry. Let's see. I'm gonna let that dry and move on to something. Move on to start working on the blues here. I need my pokey tool. Ooh, I can make the top of the hat, the helmet, blue. And make the sides maybe pink. That might be nice. All right, I think the white is now dry. So I don't know if this is going to carry me through the whole month, but in some ways I'm sort of hoping maybe it doesn't carry me through the whole month because I want to keep working on competition stuff. All right, I'm going to grab some of the pink. Wow, these light paints I've never opened, and at least I don't think I've opened them. I have to unclog them all. I guess in travel, the paint will wander up into the little nick. All right, so a little free-handing here. A little eyeball too. Not, I can put a little more. I can adjust the white stripe part of this. Go let that dry. I think the back of this is a little narrower than the front. Haven't figured out what color glowy eyes I want to put on this thing. I know, I'm not doing the eyes first. Which what I typically do on these. Okay. I know I'll go back to the pink, but I'm gonna... There. So how is everybody now? Just get some of you working about. Anybody working on anything? Let's get the pink. Hi, I'm beginning to paint a huge model of Bacon Golem for upcoming one-page rules grimdark future game. Hey, Bacon Golem, did you see that the fundraiser is on? First of all, I do need to figure out how I'm going to get it to you, but he is finished. I even did... It's a little more blue than it shows here, but the base is like a dark purple. But he's done. I just have to seal him. Let me know how you want me to get him to you. And secondly, I don't know how long you've been lurking about, but first of all, that's amazing. A huge model for upcoming future game. I'm wondering what this huge model is. You'll have to DM me your address, and I will get it to you. No shipping. I'll ship it. Okay, so I will let you know. So I've switched minis. Um, the Kathy is right here. Like she's right here. She's all safe and sound, and oh, I can't wait to see it. So that's where I left off. But it is now June, so I am officially in Fabulous Marines mode, which means that I pick a 40k. It's been 40k so far. I think they've all been 40k. I pick a 40k model and I paint it in some sort of. I pick a pride color. Oh wow, the pink is not showing up like pink on here. I assure you, it is more pink. So I'm doing a trans space marine. Um, but this is a fundraiser. So if you want to get in on this, that'd be awesome. I have various donation things. I'm planning on giving away ducks. And so isn't Baldy, actually, to anyone who donates $25 there. So there's the things. I have shenanigans for donations. This is the duck. The first one. I'm going to give away one of these, or I might actually buy some of the other STLs off of Epitech Studios. And there it is off because Dukel came in with a $50 donation and he said, paint the beak non-metal metallic gold. So I will be painting the beak. I started because I was waiting for glue to dry. So yeah, and there'll be giveaway. We're doing giveaways. There will be a bigger one with including. I'll give away some 3D printing stuff. Basically, I'll print a model for you. I'm gonna give away 2 of those. I don't have time, I think, to paint anything. If you wanted to paint it, you can commission me, but that'd be cool. All right, so what do you? $20. All right, what do you? Okay, so first of all, you get 4 raffle tickets. And tell me what you want to do with that $20. I hope I did that right. You want raffle ticket? Maybe I just do raffle tickets from now on and nothing else. One moment, please. But you get other things. You could do other things with that $20. All right, well, first of all, here's the duck. For every 100, there will be just a general giveaway. You have to be here present to win, because I'm doing it through Streamlabs. You don't have to actually have donated. And the giveaway basically be one of the ducks, as well as probably something else. I also have the little painting palettes. I have leftovers. At the halfway mark in 500, we're having a couple of really awesome paint cups water cups that Sirenus is making. Those are awesome. And that would be 4 entries. Oh, you want to talk like a pirate for a minute? Okay, so... Alright, let me see. I gotta find... First of all, let me save this. I'm gonna look up a thing of pithy pirate phrases. Oh, apparently I did that at some point. What the fuck? Okay, let's see. I want some good 50 pirate phrases. Oh, let's see. Ahoy, me matey! How are ye tonight? Oh god, I suck at this. But this is like awful. See, ahoy, matey! How be thee tonight? Oh my lord. You know, I be the captain. I be the captain, Rosa the Raven Blackthorn. Well, blow me down. There is a bilge-sucking asshole We just need to blow that man down and off the ship. He needs to be keel hauled. Something else is good. Make him walk the plank. And we'll feed him to the fishes. And after that, we'll break out the rum. And we'll all share a drink. And, I think that was about a minute. I hope. There's some pithy pirate stuff. Jotunard! Hey, what's up? Hey, Avasti matey, how are you tonight? I'd be good. Like, I have the pirate hat I earned playing vampire. So, I have started the awesome Fabulous Marines fundraiser. Yar. Hand over some booty and maybe you'll earn some booty in return. We have these epic ducks. Bloated? Ah! That's no good. I hope you feel better than that. Oh, gee. I know what you mean now. Although I didn't feel that bloated after. Actually, I felt pretty normal after. Everyone says, it's like people said, oh, you feel, really gassy. Yeah, supposedly, but I apparently farted it all up before I woke up. Because I did not feel that bloated. I had one under a year ago. It went fine. So, anyways, I have... Really? Oh, I took a lovely nap. I mean, I'm immune to Novocaine. But I'm not immune to stuff that knocks you out. So anyways, but yeah, we're doing our Fabulous Marines shindig. I'm painting, now I said, unfortunately the pink isn't really showing up on this guy here. Moist. It's a Night Whisper. Whoops. But we're painting a trans pride Marine. Because I have a joke that you can have female Space Marines as long as they are trans female Space Marines. So, that's awful. So basically, the giveaways this year, I'm going to be giving away a bunch of these decks for every $100 we get to. Realize we're only $30 away from our first giveaway.
Cheers.
And cheers to you too. I have a bunch of funny things to do. Where'd Bacon Golem go? Bacon Golem, are you still there? Anybody who gets to pick a spot in the deck and tell me how I'm going to paint it. Alright, Bacon Golem. Pick a spot on the deck and tell me how you want it done. Now, obviously, the beak has been claimed. This can include shenanigans, and if it's shenanigans, I will paint it right here on stream. Shenanigans being, like paint with your offhand, paint with oven mitts, paint with one eye closed. Oh god, Duck Rage! Paint the eyes River Rage. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna add that to the list. Duck Rage Red Eyes. Oh, well, maybe we make them... Well, this sort of the thing. Oh, we can still make them all red. Maybe I can make them kind of glowy and angry looking. Oh, I'm going to grab my sanding tool because I realized that actually Mystic... I've, been going over these. Maybe this is not the one I actually went over. On. Realize I missed some of the ST. I always miss the friggin' supports. Okay. I like it. So yes, if you donate, you automatically get to pick on the duck. There's one for only pick on the duck, and that's $7. If you want to do something else, any one of them will count. Okay, let's put the duck there. He's quacking mad. Yes, that's right. He'd be quacking mad. We can I should have done like duck puns or something like that. Avast ye mateys, yo-ho! Of course, along related to this whole madness is my normal piratey things. I do have where I'll sing a sea shanty. I do have one in the chamber, although I probably should actually write the lyrics out. Also, I've got wear a pirate hat for 15 minutes. And of course, since we're all about rum here, I do have where I will take a shot of rum. Those are for channel points. They are free. I love it. He's quacking mad. I'm thinking of making the laurel wreath white. I really want to go very strong on this color scheme. So until I get this done, the Kathy Wapple mini diorama is going to have to wait. I'm not going super, super ridiculously competition level on this one, though. I've got some other ones. I want to take a shot of rum right now, too. But most of the alcohol got packed away when they took away the cabinet we had it stored in. Oh, so it's not even, is it even in the house? So this mini may get some washes and things. Can definitely have to wash that. I've lost my details on the little skull in the middle here. There we go, that's better. Right now, I'm just sort of getting colors laid on this thing. Maybe what I'll do is I'll paint... Maybe I'll paint the rest of this chest armor. Like the normal ultramarine blue. Maybe I will do that. I do want to put some of the ultramarine colors in here too. I do have ultramarine blue, which I was using on the Kathy Wapple Mini. Oh, I'm off camera. Night Whisper, what are you up to tonight? Just chilling out because all your stuff is... All your painting stuff is put away. And you can't get it. Just very sad. I don't have it cranked up as loud. Oh, let's see what $10! Yay! So we're $20 away from our first giveaway. Okay, so what do you want for $10? You can pick a spot. Actually, you know what? Everything you can get a spot on the duck. So far we have red eyes and a non-metal metallic beak. Because I have a lot of ducks, I want to give away. Alright, so you have 2 chances. This is for the midpoint and the end, which are where the cool prices are, but we will be doing ones for every 100. You must be present to win, because it's going to be run through here. Alright, so first of all, let me put you on the list. You get 2 entries. So, Do Cool already threw out the bar by donating $50 and getting 10 entries. I mean, if I recall, you just click on the thing you want to donate to, right? And then, you know, or you can put in your own amount. So everybody who enters, hey, you get a shot winning. You get a shot winning the. I'm gonna have the ducks at the 250 and the 500 too, so you will get a duck. And I said I'm going as far as we go. Otherwise, I'm just gonna paint them up. Maybe I'll batch paint them. Yeah, as a thank you. And I'm not gonna go as nuts as Baldy is. Although I realize now probably need to actually. I think I'm gonna have to bake this a little more. It's actually shiny. So feel free to pick something. Alright, so eyes are gone and the beak is gone. Pick something else that you... And also, if you pick shenanigans, I can paint it right here. As I said, this is one of the Epic Duck Studios ones. I mean, it's really... He's got the little pack. He's got a cape. He's got his little... I mean, you can determine what the duck looks like. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll say the tail is probably a tail. What color is the duck? Got his little hat, his helmet. There's the crest. There's the armor. I said I'm going to assume. Although I think it said you can do a shenanigan-y pick, where I basically have to do something crazy, and I'll paint it here. Can you paint a yellow silhouette of a rubber ducky on the cape? Sure, I could try. You guys all going for the hard stuff. Okay. I'll tell you what though. What color do you want the cape? I need people to pick big, like decent sized sections of these. So, what color on the cape? And this is probably, you can have anything you want. So, right now I have 2 of these already. I have 2 of these printed. I mean, that makes sense. He's got little duckies on his helmet. Blue. I can make silhouette release or said yellow. Well, haha, you know, fine. Blue is fine. Like I assume like Space Marine blue. Okay. It's been too long since I've done this. I really actually like doing this sort of thing. I will throw it in the oven and bake it a little more. Thank you so much for your donation. We are a grand total of $20. Wait, 20? Oh yeah, $20 more until we hit our first giveaway. That's rather exciting. Now that I got links and such, now I can get them out to the wonderful world at large. So I said I did want to put some of the ultramarine colors on this too. So I said I definitely wanted to. Said my inspiration all stemmed out of a joke I used to make. I said all those people that lose their shit when you mention female space marines. Well, that can't happen because you know what? It's all friggin' lore. It's all made up. If GW wanted to do it, they could write in that Basilar's call made a scientific discovery. But I said, well, if you have a trans space marine, a trans female space marine rather, or as they transition to being female, and they start out with the male chromosomes, you can have a female space marine, and it's canon. I'm going to hell, by the way, guys. I don't know. I don't know if you knew this, but I'm going to hell in that handbasket. Anyone want to join me? All right, I'm going to... I told you I'm a terrible person. So that was the flaw in the Space Marine gene seed. It was that why? Yes! That's the deal. It's like, yep. It only works on male chromosomes. It's like, so I said, it's as easy as saying that a scientific discovery was made and it can now work for both. Right now, as I said, I'm just sort of laying colors in. I am going to um, highlight and such on this. You can do the eyes and do the little hoses and things. This was never got corrupted by chaos and took off before everything went to hell in a handbasket. Maybe that's it. There are people out there who said there's a contingent of them somewhere. And I'm using Reaper Pride colors for this. I'm so happy I finally get to use them. I bought them after the thing last year. Actually, I think that little piece I'm looking at right there should be this color blue. Hey, stop that. All records of them were purged from the Imperial Archives to hide this fact. That is undoubtedly true. I mean, actually, that's probably the big dirty secret. It actually does work. Like, the Gene Seed does work on them, but, you know, somebody lied and said it didn't. That was the one group that the experiment worked on. As I said, if I'm getting it on places that don't belong, I'm going to touch it all up and fix it. Especially when you're working in these recessed areas. This is why you work in the recessed areas first. Because I'm catching all sorts of, like this, points that are higher up. But that is okay. Because I'm going to paint over it. No big deal. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do in the arms and things. Another neat thing about, let's see, Baldy, if you donate to Baldy, like, I think it's 20 or 25 bucks. I think it's 25. But I could be wrong in that. You get one of those ducks that he paints. So, if you win one of mine and you get his, then you get, actually, he's giving away 2. I'm like, so you'll end up with 3 if you win mine and get, I don't know, I could say, I don't know when he's gonna have time to paint all this. Unless he's painting them. I don't know what he's painting on his stream. I assume maybe he's painting the ducks. Maybe we can all watch and get ideas. Although it sucks, I can't do Saturday. Because I'm going to a gender reveal party. Ooh, actually. Alright, I'm going to end up nailing the little things I did. That's okay. I can paint over them. use. That doesn't go in there. No, that doesn't go in there because I think I caught the little raised area around his little halo. The little halo in the skull. But excuse me. It's gonna be blue. Time is it anyways? 10, 12. Oh, I don't know if Gareth is streaming today. I think. Have to take a look. Oh, Gareth, are you streaming? Or did I see that right? That was his birthday, maybe? What the fuck? Why are you giving pinging me notifications that came up hours ago? Did you? Okay. Where is Gareth? I've got so many friggin' servers. Okay. He says it's happening. He just hasn't popped on yet. That would assume that maybe kids are involved. Actually, maybe that. This hair should maybe go all the way up as pink. Normally this crest is like one color. I think this is definitely working out as a good trans color scheme. How am I so far off? I always hate flipping upside down because that's when I tend to really go off. Just using a very light hand on this to try to just pick up these little raised areas. Let's see. Wonder what the other pauldron looks like on this Primaris Lieutenant. To see if I can figure that out. This pauldron I'm going to put the flag on. You know, I could just paint the whole thing white. I gotta go get titanium white. Why the hell do I keep losing my camera here?
Moist.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Gareth, what's up? I figured, I said I think it was probably the damn kids. I was like, he's running late. It's probably the kids. What's up? I've started my Fabulous Marines fundraiser. Um, so I'm doing a trans pride Marine. Because if you want female space Marines that work with canon, you start with a male and you transition to female. So it's like, that's what I should do. Because honestly, it just makes people cringe. It is fabulous, a little frazzle, but so I do have the giveaway. I'm doing ducks for giveaways this year. I did the Epic Duck Studio kindly. He actually was going to give us the files, and it's like, well, I'm just going to buy them. I mean, they're not really that much money. So I printed a couple of ducks, which I think I need to put in my cooker a little longer. And for $7 or $10, actually anything you donate other than $5, which will just get you chances in the raffle. You can pick a spot on the duck that's been claimed, and you can paint it. And yes, shenanigans are in play, so give me your worst. And if there's shenanigans, if you remember, you actually remember you doing, what was it, oven mitts or something like that? Ooh, I just noticed down here. Okay. I can see if I can find that other one. Oh, actually, let's do. There's only 3 in the bottom, but since the blue comes in, it'll still work. So yes, shenanigans are in play. These are so small. I'm sort of laying out colors and such right now. I will do more shading and highlighting, although this is not meant to be competition level. So I probably will be using washes and such on this. I don't know, I'll think about it, but I think I'm going to be doing that. Made some decent progress already, though. Oh, that's right. I was working on the shoulder. I love how I get distracted. Those ducks are really cool, by the way. They have a whole bunch of different, like, ducks that are 40k based. There's even a Necron duck. There's an Adeptus Mechanicus, too, I think, on there. There's a whole bunch of them. So I'm probably going to buy a couple more, or at least one more STL. How many am I giving away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 ducks. We're quackers around here. It is almost time, actually, for you to start streaming. Glad you dropped in at the tavern, even if it was for only 5 minutes. I'm gonna basically just finish getting this, putting the white on this pauldron, and I'm gonna call it a night. This will get there. Just taking a wet brush and going over this to smooth it out. See y'all soon. Sounds good. Well, it looks like it's not giving you too much. Yeah. Wait, a night whisper? Oh, call it a night. I did not say whisper in that. No. I should say fucking pull out the titanium white. So that covers better. Okay. Well, I think this is pretty good for first night. I mean, I'm gonna have to do more obviously on that shoulder. That's gonna be it's gonna be the, that's gonna be the flag, basically. There you go. That's going to be the trans flag. On the other side, I'm going to figure out what it normally looks like, or I'm just going to do blue for the ultramarines. It is an ultramarine trans, so I am going to have, obviously, I've got some of the darker blue in there. I'm sorry that my pink is not really showing up as pink on here. Wow. Well, I'll say this, guys. Thank you so much for the donations to the Trevor Project, a most worthy cause. We are already at $80. We're only $20 away from a giveaway. Every little bit helps. It doesn't matter. The minimum you have to put in to get a raffle ticket is $5. So please donate. I will keep an eye on things, and if you donate when I'm not streaming, that's fine. I will hit you up for it later, though. So I think this is it. It's a good start. I might want a little more pink, but we'll see. I think that's all for tonight. Where's my rubber band? Oh, news. I'll find the rubber band. I've got my little tools there. All right, I guess let's go rating. I assume he started. He did start, right? Yes, he did. Oh, I have to, yes. In fact, actually, I will sort of be continuing on because I will pop on to his Discord. I'll take a couple minutes, but God damn it, I don't remember how to spell it. The EI is EI. And it's her Reidmar. Okay, let's all go over to Gareth. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate whether or not you're a lurker or a chatter or someone who comes and visits the tavern when it is not when it's not live. I appreciate you all, love you all. Please donate to the Trevor Project through my linky link that's on there. I will be posting it around too. You can wink some really cool stuff. So no, thank you for being here, Bacon Golem and Night Whisperer. I really appreciate it. I will not be here Saturday, sadly. I will have another. Said I'm going to a gender reveal party. That'll be fun. And then will be back on Monday at 7:00 p.m. Eastern. Wednesdays at 8:30, and Saturdays, if I was streaming, it would be 12:30 in the afternoon. So 12:30 p.m. all times Eastern, all times p.m. I won't be on Murder Hobo Wink this week because I'll be family member thing. My cousin's coming into town with his kid, and we're going to go hang out together in Boston. That's it. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. Hopefully I'll see you on Monday. Please donate, and happy painting.